Right, welcome to my spoiler-filled review of Doctor Sleep. I will be posting a non-spoiler review as well. They should be about the same time, so here for the non-spoiler review. But let's get right into it. Is this good? Is this a worthy, shining successor? I don't know. I really liked it. It was really, really good. But look, can anything stand up to Kubrick or Kubrick? No, I don't think so. But I don't think it. I don't think it tried to. I don't think it was masquerading as anything. Kubrick. It was really, really good though. I really enjoyed it. It's not scary by any stretch of the imagination. Look, I would liken this to, I don't know, it's like a supernatural chase down, I guess. Ewan McGregor was really good in this. Rose the Hat, played by Rebecca Ferguson, I didn't even recognise her. She did a great job. And, I mean, everyone else. Cliff Curtis, he was really, really good in this. We had Kaylee Curran, who was Abra. Can't remember her last name, but she was very, very good. Basically, the young girl, which you can see over there from the trailer. It was all really, really decent. It was very well shot. It had a good pace. I don't think I overly felt the 2.5 hours. It's a long movie, mind you, but I didn't feel the 2.5 hours. So I wholeheartedly recommend it. So let's get right down to business. What's going on? Right, well, we got young Danny Torrance suffering from massive alcoholism. That's how we open up this film. Literally going about his business, starting fights, doing coke, you name it. He's doing everything. He's an alcoholic. And he's trying to get he's haunted by his demons. Obviously the demons, literal demons, being his father and the situation that happened in The Shining. Now, a few things happen. He sees Dick Halloran, who is a black guy, recurring character that speaks to him. Spoke to him as a child. And is like an overseer kind of character. Almost like a guardian angel, I guess you could say. And he's trying to steer him in the right direction. Just trying to keep a watchful eye on him. And also, something happens which kind of turns a leaf for Danny Torrance in the first 15, 20-ish minutes. He experiences, basically goes out on a boozy night out. And he goes to rob them. And that's where the guardian angel chap drops by. Now, he hops off of a bus and he's in New Hampshire, I believe it was. And then from there, he starts to enter into sobriety, starts attending AA meetings, and start using his shining again, or using his shine. Because that's the thing, right? He's trying to block out the use of the shine. He's drinking so much that he blacks out, that he doesn't see things. He doesn't, talk to the ghost and the kind of demonic entities around and things like that. And yeah, it's really good. That opening scene, or the opening 20 minutes, the first act, is really, really decent because we get some flashbacks to sort of The Shining, but just after The Shining events. And like I say, it's not trying to be Kubrick, but it manages to replicate it to a degree, and then it backs off and becomes its own thing. And that was quite good. It's good for character building and world building. I enjoyed it, because I did think to myself, watching the trailers, is it going to be flashback? And it wasn't. Thankfully, it wasn't at all. So I liked that. I liked that about this. And then from there, well, we start to know, we would have already known that these entity characters, these are the creatures that feed off of the shine. They're not technically humans anymore. They were humans who had the shine that were then turned to, we don't know what they are. They're called the Not. They're dead though. They are dead. And they suffer immortality, eternal life from consuming the steam, or it's basically essence of man. And this is where we start to introduce these characters as a major threat. We see them destroy and kill. Jacob Tremblay is in this film. He's the autistic child, or played an autistic child from The Predator. It's good to see him get killed. I really enjoyed that because he was dog shit in the Predator. So I really did enjoy that very much. And then Danny Torrance starts to meet Abra. Abra is the shiniest of all shines. And he doesn't want anything to do with her initially. But obviously, our guardian angel says, no, you need... It's in the trailer. No, you need her help. You need to help her. She needs your help. And they basically go on, I guess, like a road trip to combat these entities and stop them from murdering everyone. Basically, stop them from murdering Abra, because she saw them murder Jacob Tremblay's character, and that's essentially it. And then we end up, final act, in the house, in the hotel. That's their last kind of standing ground. There's some really good effects in this film, and then there's some not so good effects. The eye effect was fine, and then you've seen it in the trailer, as they're consuming the essence of humans, it looks super lame. Oh my god, and they're all getting off on it as well. It's literally, you can imagine the camera just turning away and them all just having like a rando orgy together, like all steaming themselves up. It's weird. I really didn't like that effect at all, but it's still a good film. There were some good effects. When these entities die, they do this thing called cycling. They kind of cycle in and out of death. And there's some good effects. There was a chap, when you watch the movie, you'll see Grandpa Flick. Apparently, he's been around for centuries, presumably thousands of years. And you can watch, as you watch him die, he kind of phases in and out of being a skeletal character or a skeletal structure. And that was really, really nice. I did enjoy that. But then he just goes poof into a big cloud of steam, and then they all get off on it and orgy it all up. It's very strange. You'll see what I mean when you watch this. Look, this film is touching. It's a touching film. It chugs along at a really good pace. The story itself is fine. It's pretty good. There's some pretty dumb effects, like Rose the Hat floats through space, and it looks super lame. I mean, it looks lamer than lame. You guys, some people might really like it. I thought it looked lame as hell. So I did not enjoy that. But the recurring sound beats in this is very, very good. And it's introduced at the very start. It's like a ba-ba-ba-ba. It's like a heartbeat sound. It's very, very, very good. It goes back to what I would say, like old-fashioned kind of style of scoring a film. Shining-esque. And it's good. And there is Shining music in this. It's very, very good with its sound and the sound design. So every sound effect, the way the sets are very clearly recorded is very, very nice. You even hear them step through the snow, but because it's so dead in terms of no other sound, it really gives you a sense of dread. And I liked that. This film has some jump scares in it, but they're not like, oh my god, I'm so scared. It's not a scary film at all. It is more of it's like a supernatural thriller, I guess, but it's not scary. So I don't know whether I can say that this is a worthy successor to The Shining. I don't know. But I did enjoy it. And the terminology behind Danny becoming Dr. Sleep, the name, very, very cool. I like that. Again, it's a touching film. He becomes Dr. Sleep because he starts working in a hospice as he sobers up. And he goes to see them all die. And he just says, no, you're going to go to sleep. They all call him Doc. Dr. Sleep. He just says, you're going to go to sleep. Okay, Doctor. So it's quite touching. You know, and there's not like an undertone of any politics in this movie at all. So scrap that, because I know a few people will ask. It made me appreciate Ewan McGregor's acting a little bit again. Because he is actually a good actor, and he was good in this. His accent was a little bit off here and there, but for the most part, everyone was really, really good. It's good. For 2.5 hours, you don't feel it. It's a damn good movie. I would recommend it. It's, I guess, the scariest movie that's out this Halloween. So go and watch it if you want. I enjoyed it. I think you would too. It's definitely no Kubrick, but who is Kubrick, right? Who is? So yeah, go watch it. I recommend this movie. Highly, highly recommend. So if you have seen it, please do let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section if you are new here. Oh, hold on. Biggest spoiler of all. Danny dies at the end. There you go. But it's a nice, touching goodbye. He dies in the hotel with the spirit of his mother there as a little child. It's really, really touching. So anyway, if you're new here, subscribe, stay up to date on the world of pop culture and movie news by hitting the bell notification icon. Give this video a like and a share. I've been Mr. H. Take care.